Welcome back, guys, to Horizon Forbidden West. Well, last episode, we finished our strike game with the student Vicalo to allow us to face off against the best strike player the West had to offer, Legta, in one quick round, claiming the victory. After a dive in the Shearside Mountain sunken cavern, we visited Talana before returning to base. With Silence having arrived, we introduced him to Tilda, gathering the entirety of our strike force in one place, as we now talk to Erend about our remaining loose end.
Before I forget, I watered those plants for you. I just know they meant a lot to you, and, well...
Thank you,
Erend's being so good now.
Aloy, you came back with some interesting friends.
Wish I could say we don't need them, but Silence and Tilda are here for a reason. Even Regala.
Yeah, enemy of my enemy and all that, right?
Right.
I mean, we should deal with that first, but we'll talk nice.
Doesn't look like any of our guests are making trouble.
Yet. So, Katalo tells me you flew. Well, that's new. I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're out there having all the fun.
Don't worry. You'll be getting all the fun you can handle soon. With the Zeniths.
Looking forward to it.
Can you install that weapon in his hammer?
I guess Silence is keeping to himself, as usual.
I was hoping he'd give me an excuse to hammer his sorry ass to the ground.
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that smug face of his? After everything he's done?
Sure. Later. Right now, he's got something we need. You, talked to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope.
Did you ever play Straight of Erend? No. I don't want to bully him.
I found out more about the Sons of Prometheus. They definitely have a base. It's a place called First Forge. We just have to find it.
First Forge? Alright, that's it then. I know where that is.
You found one of them? A Sons of Prometheus operative?
He was posing as a Delver, but my focus locked onto his. When he saw me coming, he ran. I caught up with him, and he tried to crush his focus. But there was still data on it. A bunch of locations and coordinates. One of them was called First Forge. I didn't know what it meant till now.
Nice job.
You know me. Ancient tech expert.
Send me those coordinates, okay?
Now hold on, Aloy. I'm coming with you. Asera is the last of a line of killers that murdered Ursa. And I need to be there when she goes down.
Of course. Send me the location and I'll call you when I'm close.
All right then.
I better get going.
Oh, you know where to find me.
You've discovered First Forge. It's not like a mission then that I can just click on. It's there. Meet Erend outside of First Forge for another 3 skill points. There's our destination. Let's get going. Oh, I can fast travel there. Just won't let me fast travel onto the icon itself.
The Sons of Prometheus' base should be somewhere in this area. I should let Erend know I'm around.
Indeed we should. We should also mark that as the active quest.
Hey, Erend. I'm close to Asera's base. Think you can join me?
On my way. So, you ready to take down some very nasty Aseram?
First, we have to figure out a way in.
Well, we'll never get in unnoticed.
Your armor. It's almost the same as theirs.
Yeah? Yeah. Hey guys, keep up the good work.
Who are you?
I'm the guy who caught the Nora Asera's been looking for, that's who.
Yeah, we don't know you.
Huh.
That went well.
We should do it more often.
Come on.
I was gonna say, there's two guys there and they're not wearing helmets. The easiest entry ever. I mean, he just delivered a fist instead of an arrow. But, you know, it's not rocket science, is it? It's the sweet science, as I understand it. Ready to go?
We need to find Asera and shut this place down.
It won't be easy to avoid her people in here. But I got my hammer ready.
Just stay low for now and follow my lead.
You got it.
Send this to my stash.
Hey, Aloy.
I see them.
That's a helmet.
All clear?
We should spar later. Get some training in.
I think they're flirting. One of you want to walk away the other way? Because I can shoot one of you. Yes. Looking pretty good.
What's the word?
Finished them.
Arrow to the head is the word. And... bang! Oh, come on!
Here we go.
Well, now it's ruined now.
Here we go.
Go, Erend.
Hey, Aloy!
Ow, that was a good shot.
Boy, did you pick the wrong fight.
I mean, I shot the wrong thing at the wrong time, really, when you think about it. Well, I performed better under these circumstances, so...
Smack!
Oh, wait a second. That's Erend!
I guess they picked the... Got one of us! Grab it if you need it. This'll help.
That one's yours, Erend. Hey, Erend! 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 Are you not listening? Erend!
I guess we're not going for stealthy. You picked out my...
I like your hammer, Erend. When did you get a shock charge on it? I guess we're not going for stealthy. Oh, come on. Like, you'd have wanted that to happen anyway. What?
Let's get into this. Not beer, but it'll do. Enjoying this? Because I'm enjoying this.
Oh, you got a bow too. You actually do use one. Took a while to get the headshot, didn't it?
There you are!
Hey, just here. Live long, kill your enemy. Well, they weren't using those brains anyway.
Oh, that's irritating. Oh no, it's bad. Bad. Retreat. Where'd those dudes come from? Oh, come on.
Oh no!
We're not allowed to have lock-on powers too, you know. That's considerably rude. Let me shoot you in the head.
There.
So where were these guys that fired the thing up when I was advancing? Erend, they're right there. Erend! Erend! What are you doing, you fool?
Good work.
I'll snap you like a
Erend? Erend, you having a drink, are you? Erend? Ow! I wasn't trying to shoot my friend. My friend was weirdly
Need some ammo?
blending in with my enemy.
We weren't expecting that.
Erend? Okay. Yeah.
Here. Come on. These soft welds are in for it now.
Soft welds is the insult, right? Someone's firing at me again.
Get some blood. We've got him now.
That guy's got the... Oh, that's the guy with the big launcher. Found
Here
him.
when you want him. And they went. Have a load of that.
I don't have a cleanse potion. Oh, I do. Yeah!
halfway, you think? The two of you, you're with me. You got it.
You want to over there?
Yeah. No!
Here, then. I'm waiting for you.
They're positioned in quite an irritating fashion, aren't they?
Grab this on the go.
Eyes up. They're expecting us to look for them. Make this quick. We don't have time for this.
You won't get away with that.
I put some traps over here. And they're looking the other way.
Suspicious.
Hey, watch this. Idiot beats hammer. I can see them. There.
Firing on the Nora!
You're on a roll.
Heads. More heads. Oh, I put my traps down. They never came back up after I shot the first one. I'm really disappointed. I'm like, oh. As we continue to rush through this area, aiming for headshots, I guess now we've got to reach in quite deep for our final opposition here. One.
You want a taste of this? Hey! We're almost done.
She hasn't noticed me.
You!
Yeah,
Stop!
me. Stop.
Think that's all of them. But I don't see Asera.
She has to be here somewhere.
I think I saw some doors in the back.
Check them out.
I'm gonna enjoy this weapon considering it took me this long to get a good sharp shot bow. Definitely the sniper playstyle is what I enjoy the most. It's like no competition on this.
Pouch is full, but my pack has room.
I mean, my bag needs it. Because I'm probably about to go into big battle, so the more I have, the better. Erend. Okay, bye.
What was that?
Sounded like a tripwire.
Erend.
Asera really likes her booby traps.
And you still like the sound of your own voice, Erend.
Sarah.
I was hoping you'd make it this far, Nora. If my men were as competent as you, I would have wiped out the Karja a long time ago. It's a shame I'll have to kill you.
Enough games, Asera.
Not such a shame to kill you, lugnut. See you soon.
I think she's trying to hurt my feelings.
Let's find her.
Now I'm quietly waiting for whatever the tripwire summoned. Supposedly I found her?
Oh, I don't think so.
Check out the bridge. We have to find a way through.
Aw, she's not even a target.
Aloy, there's a draft here. It's got to be another path.
Too bad there's no way to get to it.
Yeah, hold that thought.
I was wrong.
I can be handy once in a while.
Okay, Dogie.
You okay?
I will be when we catch Asera. Keep going. Now what are we supposed to? You know, she's
Okay.
leading us into another trap.
She's doing stuff as well, but I have no clue what she's doing. No tree stands a chance against Aloy's might.
Tripwires.
You mean free materials? Very wet in here.
These look like machine pens.
Yes, that is kind of a toe, isn't it? and places for me to upgrade if I want to at this time. I guess I appreciate that a little bit more. Prepare for the light to dazzle thy eyes, or not so much.
You took your sweet time.
We can't let you finish what Dervahl started, Asera.
This ends here.
Funny. I was about to say the same thing. Get him, boy.
Ah! Fighting time! Live long, Gilly ready. Yeah! Take this!
That guy didn't actually get blown up. Whoa, you being baited, Ollie?
Ammo's out.
Can't use that now. I'll take this one.
Come on, Erend.
One's to go.
I'll help them.
Keep hurting them.
Oof.
I heard that.
Still on his foot.
Here. Aloy, ammo.
Well, we're not talking to her anymore. Humans and their silly weakness to brain shots. I'll be right back.
Now she won't be hurt anyone else.
She is indeed dead. If I now use power shots, I could have really put a punctuation point on it. Oh, bang. Punctuation point? Yeah, full stop. That's what I put on her life. A letter to the dead. An assortment of glyphs and grease-stained sketches. An entry had been bookmarked. I wonder what you say now, Father. A Tanakh army at my disposal, machines answering my every command. The Kaja powerless to prevent their impending demise in my hand. I became a tinker despite you. When Dervahl held me back, my talents grew despite his petty jealousies, and whatever agenda this silence may have, because by the Forge there has to be one, I will exact revenge against the Kaja regardless. I've surpassed every man that has ever got in my way, and in each of them I've seen your face, Father. So when Meridian burns, it won't be to avenge you. It'll be to purge you with fire, like the rest of my enemies. Okay then. Ooh, a weapon! The Sun Scourge. Just roll past it. So this is the every element weapon in a sense. This powerful mid-range bow was created by a Tanakh rebel for one purpose: wreak destruction on the Kaja Sundom. So that would be kind of partially replacing. When you look at it, that'd be replacing that. I'd have to get shock on something else. But then what do I do about advanced hunter arrows, which I like so much? You know what I mean? Does that use all advanced arrows? Yes. So it's pretty good for applying all the stuff.
You okay?
Red raids, and my sister's death, Asera's little army. That feels like the bloodshed never ends. And the pain it causes. I hope he's really over this time.
Me too. But you did good. I'm serious. We couldn't have stopped this without you.
Well, I'm glad I could help. For once, I guess. Should we head back?
You go on ahead. I'd like to take a look around first. Make sure Asera didn't leave any more surprises behind.
Okay. I'll see you later, then. By the forge, I could use a drink.
I don't know why you don't hang out. Just have to leave and move on. So basically that's telling me to look up there and get the weapon. But of course, the first thing I did was go, well, that was some boss kind of enemy. I better check what they've got, right? Wasn't going to leave that be, was I? Two arrows to the head. What a way to go. So at 95%. That's what we currently stand at. Unless I can find something else around. I guess this is the point where we face forward and fight the end of the game. We'll have to clear up whatever's left when whatever's left is left. One campfire I didn't get. Oh, we can't leave that be. Where's a nice rumor point? Where's a place where I can generally find a rumor? I do not know. I don't think there's anything on the map to explore apart from the obvious area that I haven't explored. I don't know if the game would naturally take me to that point, because that's just kind of what I expect to happen there. It to go, yeah, you're going down there now. This is our end game now. Enjoy it. We've done a lot of exploration. We seemingly hit... Oh! Okay, maybe one more thing. I forgot about that one. We're close no matter what, but... Not gonna remove all the fog from the map. Am I weak? Yeah, gonna leave that dirty fog. Maybe I should position the airship in a certain way so that I can just hold down X and it will fly off the edge of the map and cover it nicely until the super boss appears. Oops. And flower. Oh. Hello? Anyone inside in the castle? Treasure Island. From Jerry Siahilitua. My goodness. To Fred. Of the same name that I can't say properly, probably, and I don't want to butcher it and insult anyone that might actually have that name. Subject, made it! I'm finally here. Don't know why they originally called it Treasure Island, but it sure lives up to its name now. At Mission Control, they follow dozens of drone POVs, all semi-autonomously mining precious metals from near-Earth asteroids. Can't even fathom how much it all must be worth. As for me, they've got everything set up. Spacious lodgings, holosphere, relaxation room, and on top of the line, food printer in the kitchen, all just for me. Realistically, I don't ever need to leave the island for anything. I can either make, order, or simulate all I could want. Or that's the idea, I think. They want me focused on the work. For now, though, they want me to settle in, explore the repurposed Navsta base and whatnot. I expected I'd need to dump my stuff in a locker and get straight to it, but these people, it's clear that time and money don't have much of a grip on them. They're above it all. I doubt they could even imagine the hardships we've been through. What matters is that we can look forward to an easier life, too. Shouldn't be long before I can pay you back for everything. I wouldn't have made it without you, and I'll never forget it. P.S. Look to the sky on August 21st. That's when 367551 Duin should reach atmosphere. Hopefully you'll see a falling star that your sun helped strip for all the platinum it's worth. Well, I get some nice more weaves for various defense. I thought something spawned out here to attack me, you know. But obviously that was not the case. I was gonna say, you gonna do another flyby? I mean, I'm actually curious about flying down here. To be completely fair with you. That seems kind of interesting. I want to see how close I can get to their base. Before we go and raid it. Hi, Tilda's mansion. It's amazing these wide moors keep their eyes to the sky so much. I think I've already explored this area, haven't I?